This is a Lamborghini supercar. And this is a 2019 Honda Odyssey Minivan. Hi, I'm Sean MacIntyre, your personal wealth chauffeur for the duration of this video. We are going to put both to the test to see specifically which one is the better car, especially if you're interested in building wealth.
Okay, I thought this was a music video.
Everyone wants a Lambo, not a whole lot of people want a minivan, so isn't it obvious which one's going to win? Well, to get the most scientifically accurate measurements possible, we actually got an AI language model trained on all the things that people normally ask themselves when they're looking to buy a car. And so it gave us a list of tests to determine indisputably which car is the better one, the Lamborghini or the minivan. By the end of this video, you are going to know which is going to give you a rich life and an awesome ride. So let's get the first question. The collective knowledge of humanity in AI form has determined that the first question, the test that we need to put it to, is how many fine honeys can you get to the club? As you can see, Lamborghini, you're limited to only one. But if you're like me, and you're going to the club with more than one person, the minivan is what you need. I think the minivan wins this one. Okay, we had to give the minivan a layup early on, but we do have other tests that we were going to run really...
Why are we in bikinis?
What?
Why are we in bikinis?
You know, to show people what they want.
That's kind of sexist.
I'm not sexist. I've seen the Barbie movie like once, and I didn't even complain about it on social media.
This isn't gonna work.
Look, if you want to make a video about which car is better, this test should be about what people should actually think and care about before they buy a car.
Okay, what did you have in mind? Okay, what do you got for me?
Only the things that people need to think before they actually buy a car.
Okay, first test. It says here, which car is better to watch the Criterion Collection Blu-ray edition of the 1981 masterpiece, My Dinner with Andre? What the
Why do you think that?
Oh my God, this is so sad and beautiful.
Minivan wins this one too.
All right, what's the next test? Which car is more comfortable to take a nap in? This is really uncomfortable.
Minivan wins again.
All right, which one's next?
Minivan wins.
Okay, what's the next test? Which car do you feel more okay with denting or scratching? Maybe we really need to hit my car for this bit.
Minivan wins this one too.
Finally, which car offers a better vantage point to contemplate our fleeting time on Earth?
Dude, are you okay?
Minivan wins. This actually is very nice.
It's beautiful. I can share this one.
Lambo was supposed to be winning at this point. I mean, Lamborghinis are synonymous with wealth, right? Like everyone wants a Lambo.
Too impractical. You think people only care about looks and status?
I guess not.
We need your help for this next one.
You do?
Yep. It's got Finfluencer written all over it.
What test is this?
A car offers you more bang for your buck.
Huh. Okay, to answer any questions about costs, we have to look at the three costs that everything has. The first one, everyone understands. Cost of purchase. A Honda Odyssey Minivan costs about $30,000 to purchase. A Lamborghini costs about $300,000 to $400,000. If you make an average salary in the US in 2023 and you're putting aside about 20% of your income, you can realistically pay for the minivan in 30 months. The Lamborghini, though, it'd take you 25 years. But right? Of course, a Lambo is more expensive. That's kind of the point. But you have no idea how deep this actually goes, because purchase cost is rarely ever what makes something expensive, because there's a cost to use things. The cost can be money, but it can also be your time, your attention, your peace of mind. And that's true of everything from investments you make to the home you live in to the car you drive. And once you factor in the cost of taxes, fees, fuel, insurance, repairs, maintenance, and the gradually declining or depreciating value of the car itself as it gives way to entropy in the universe, the Lambo is going to cost you over $86,000 per year just to own it. That means over 5 years, it's going to cost you over $700,000 to own something you'll probably only drive on special occasions or just to show off. And at the end of the day, what are you paying for? Prestige. And listen, prestige can have practical value. It communicates power, and power, when used properly and strategically, is beneficial. But prestige is also like pride, relative, fleeting, and self-indulgent. And the more you pay for prestige, the more of the third kind of cost you incur. Opportunity cost is the biggest wealth killer in the world. Every dollar you spend on prestige is money you don't get to spend on any of your other goals or any other things you value. If your goal is to get wealthier, that's money you could have used to buy a rental real estate property or even invest directly into a business. If your goal is to have an impact on people's lives, that's money you could have used to build 100 clean wells in Africa. If your goal is to have a fulfilling and rich interior life, that's money you could have used to gain knowledge or have incredible experiences. And if your goal is to look smart and successful, that's money that you could have used to create a YouTube video implicitly criticizing people for their frivolity and messed up spending priorities. Opportunity costs are very real. They're one of the biggest reasons why people don't get rich and don't keep their wealth for very long. If you're losing money to opportunity costs, you're effectively robbing your future self. I don't care if it's your house, your watch, your clothes, a game system, the food you eat, or the car you drive. If you care about building your wealth, you need to factor in all three of these costs and start thinking about what you're truly paying for when it comes to the items you buy.
Final verdict?
By any measure except status, the minivan, or really any practical car, gives you more while costing way less. I gotta give it to the minivan.
I'm glad you learned your lesson.
Can we at least see which one goes faster?
Look, this silly video has a simple message. There's a big difference between luxury and practicality. People often overspend on things that they think will give them prestige or the feeling of being rich, but that feeling is fleeting. And at the same time, they don't often think about the qualities they truly value in the things that they buy. Having a rich mind is more about the conscious experience of enjoying life's pleasures. Don't get me wrong, if you're already mega rich and you're determined to own a supercar for fun, prestige, and bragging rights, go for it. But if you just want to have a day of fun with a Lamborghini like I did, save yourself a few $100,000 and just rent one for the day. It's a fun toy for rich people, and you can get the exact same amount of pleasure from it as any billionaire without having to incur the 3 costs that I told you about. In the meantime though, celebrate and enjoy the modest things you have. Even if it's a dented up minivan, you'll instantly have a richer life if you can experience gratitude. And I'm certainly grateful for your time and attention. I hope you get something valuable out of it and the other videos on this channel.